There's nothing much to say about the matter. It was a strange localized fire, so likely arson. I cannot imagine what would have been precious in the documents that were burned, but someone must have wanted them destroyed. Hey, can you tell me what was burned? A number of old legacies were burned, and some mementos and other keepsakes of value only to me. Legacies? They are contracts of blah 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 wills. Okay.
Done.
It's not of much use to me at the moment. Linguistics, oh, what?
Done.
What else? What else? What else? What else? Art and Curia Galleria. We'll visit both of these places.
Done.
I don't see what's with the linguistic. Why do I need a linguistic?
Alright, done.
Why is he here? Yeah, I can't open the door. Okay, the exit is here. Art store. Hey, Ivana. This painting shows what looks to be an infinitely long stream of bilious green gas stretching off into darkness. The horizon of a plastered rocky plain can be seen in the lower right-hand corner of the painting. One is given the impression that the head of the green cloud is rearing to strike down upon it. A placard reads, Hazazot at the consumption of Nagar. This painting, an abstract work of greens and purples, brights and ripples as it's watched. Closer examination reveals that the actual painted image is changing, rather than the canvas itself. The placard states, "Moments glance from the walls of Mochma." Okay, touch the painting. Place your hand upon the painting as you had suspected. It is not that the canvas is physically moving, but that the painted image itself is changing. Okay, what's this? Animated chain. An animated bloody iron chain coiling and uncoiling upon itself. The chain itself seems to bend and weave like a spine of a snake. A small placard reads, "A chitin's animate chain from jangling Hytha." Touch it. The chain is slightly warm to the touch, as if it were alive. You notice that various barbs, tiny hooks and needles and other sharp bits are welded along the chain's length. We'll talk to Ivana. A well-dressed elderly woman in a gown of peach-colored and golden threaded. She stands quietly, her hands folded together primly, and nods in your direction. It is then that you notice that she has no pupils. Her eyes are entirely white. "Greetings, sir. I'm Ivana. Welcome to my Galleria. Feel free to look around, spending as much time here as you like. Should you have questions regarding any of the pieces, do not hesitate." Okay, Okay. "One moment, sir. Your voice. It is heavy with age and wounds. Would you be as kind as permit me to touch your face?" "Go ahead." Ivana smiles, gently running her old hands over the skin of your face. She frowns, looking slightly puzzled. So many scars, both old and new. They seem to... She touches the side of your throat, flushes, then pulls away. "Pardon me, sir. I was curious to see how far they went." "It's fine, and they're everywhere. My whole body is scarred." Anna nods. I want to talk to her about, since I can ask her about the art pieces. I want to actually look at all the pieces before talking to her, so I can do it all at once. They are painted of tall black cliffs against a blood-red sky. There looks to be a figure hiding among the cracks of the cliffs, but whenever you squint at the paint to try to make them out, the images fade into nothing. Outland Raiders. name of the art piece.
Done.
What's this? Massive horn of beaten lead, wound with brazen chains. The horn is horribly mangled, as if some tremendous force had crushed it. Jagged blades protrude along its length, almost as if it were meant to be used as a club by some gigantic creature, as well as a battle horn. A placard mounted beneath the horn reads, "Cleansing Horn of Acheron." Try to blow the horn. Try as you might, you can get no sound to issue from the massive horn. Your lips come away from the mouthpiece tasting of blood, smoke and metal. Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm probably deceased. Okay. This looks like a surface of water. The surface of this painting, a wild collage of vivid colors, ripples constantly as if it were the surface of a pond during a night rain. By light rain even. A placard reads, "Wave Motion Study Number 7. Okay, touch the painting. You place your palm against the canvas. You cannot feel the ripples themselves, though a cool tingling sensation passes through your hand at first contact. Okay, some kind of statue, red. A brilliant ruby statuette stands at this pedestal, carved into the image of a winged humanoid. The figure is either demonic or angelic in nature. It is difficult to tell which, because it refracts the light in the Galleria strangely. There is no placard indicating what exactly the statuette is. Okay, what's this? The statue looks like it's about to make some angry proclamations. The sculptor has captured the essence of fury magnificently. The chiseled tension lines around the neck and forehead alone must have taken many long months to get correct. Fine cracks run over the entire statue, and there's a plague. Yeah, we'll read the plague. This statue is believed to be the final fate of the Etherean sorcerer Gangrogudon. Attacked by a conclave of rival sorcerers at the height of his dream madness, he was imprisoned with a spell that turned his flesh into stone. Yeah, and he is said to have been frozen with a final awful curse still upon his lips, a curse so terrible that it was never meant to be spoken by the lips of a living man. Okay, examine the cracks. You carefully examine the cracks that run like a network of fine black veins along the statue's surface. At one point near its inner arm, there's a section where an entire splinter of stone looks ready to come off. I don't want to break it, but we could.
Done.
Okay, there are a few paintings. Portrait of a grotesque hook-nosed old crone. Gravel, perhaps? Hag's flesh is a sickly blue-grey color. Her eyes glow red like the embers of a dying fire. Her chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite. Two yellow canines protrude upwards from her lower jaw like small tusks. The smile upon her withered, purplish lips speaks of horrible secrets. Placard reads, "Grey Hag of Oinus." As you begin to turn away from the painting, something in it draws your attention. A strange tingling sensation arises in the back of your mind, memory beginning to surface. Recall the memory. You recall standing, confused in a maze of briars. The hideous crone from the painting is before you, cackling wildly. You grit your teeth in frustration, wondering why she's laughing at you. "My poor dear lovely man thing," she groans. "Why, that was your first wish." She points a single bony clawed finger at your forehead. Your temples begin to throb painfully and you can remember nothing more. Maybe we need higher wisdom? That's usually the stat that is needed in memories. Okay, painting subterranean landscape, massive cavern interior filled with colorful, faintly luminescent gigantic fungi. Placard reads, "Veil beneath Clan Gedin."
Alright.
This painting is a dark cityscape. faraway view of some giant center of civilization being burned to the ground. The streets of the place, yeah, are empty, however, absence of soldiers, refugees, even corpses. A placard reads, "The Folly of Udo." I think I'll actually try to get a tattoo. I have one spot left of uh, wisdom. That might help out a lot. Mainly because we're um, mhm, gaining mage levels, so we will get specialization bonuses that will mean intelligence boost. So wisdom won't, likely wisdom won't be increased on its own anymore, but intelligence will. So at level up, I think it's safer to invest in wisdom. Okay, the hundreds of chips of translucent green glass which make up this stained glass window don't appear to be held together by anything, but rather remain free-floating and mysteriously suspended within the iron frame's boundaries. The shards ripple and move in slow waves, causing bizarre patterns to fluctuate across the window's surface as various portions of it retract the Galleria light in different directions. A small placard inside the window reads, "Arcadian stained glass window. Touch it." You reach out to touch the undulating glass shards, but you find you cannot do so. Your hand stops just short of the surface of the glass. I'm not gonna try to punch it. Just wanted to touch it. This painting shows an enormous granite keep, a hideous thing long and low covered in leering gargoyles, suspended in what looks like the night sky. A cloud of crimson and violet vapor whirls in the background along with the right side of the painting. The placard reads simply, "Their library." Okay. This painting depicts a shore scene with a wide reddish-orange sun setting behind a peninsula, a large jetty. The scene, though unoriginal, is breathtaking. The play of the fading daylight across the water is captured perfectly, but staring at the painted sun for any length of time makes your eyes ache. The placard reads, "Surface of Palasia."